Hello, everybody, and welcome to another M19 draft here on the channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, welcome. And before I begin, I would just like to remind you that if you enjoy the video, be sure to click that thumbs up and subscribe to get updates for whenever I post new content. But without further ado, let's get into the draft. Okie doke. So, looks like we'll be starting off with a pretty good rare here. Lena, Selfless Champion, is better than all the uncommons and commons. You play this on turn 6 with like a medium board state, and you just win. And yeah, that's pretty much how it works. It's pretty good on defense, pretty good on offense. Its ability is pretty nice. Johnny's Pride Mate is not a card I like taking early, but it is pretty good in black-white. Gift of Paradise is fine. Ramp. After Lena's Selfless Champion, I think I would take the Johnny's Pride Mate because this back is pretty weak. And then after that, maybe Gift or Giant Spider or something. But Lena's a pretty clear pick out of this pack. Okie doke. So the rare is missing out of this pack. I don't love Fiery Finish. It's just a bit inefficient. Satyr Enchanter is not really what I want to be taking early. I think there are some decks where it's great, but I think you can take it a bit later. When you're in that deck, nobody else wants it. Switcheroo is fine. It's kind of nice with Lena. You can get if you get some token synergies, Switcheroo can be pretty good. But a lot of the time, it's just kind of clunky and doesn't do a ton. Goblin Instigator is a fine card, but I don't love it. I might take Switcheroo just because it's the highest upside. And yeah, decks with Lena can sometimes have like Aviation Pioneers, and Switcheroo is good with that. Inspired Charge is good with Lena. I might not even be white though. So I think it's between Switcheroo and Inspired Charge here. I think I'm just take Switcheroo. You can get some pretty good plays going with this. Some good value. And Aviation Pioneer is the perfect card to go with it. It's also a pretty decent card with Lena because it can stall the board out and then you get an extra token from the Pioneer. Not from the Thopter, but from the Pioneer. This pack is pretty weak. Reassembling Skeleton is fine. In some decks, like in Sacrifice decks, you can get some value out of it. I don't think Desecrated Tomb is playable. I don't really like Ether Tunnel at all. And yeah, I'm just going to take the Pioneer here. Works well with the Switcheroo. Blanchwood Armor, not really what I like to take. You can play mono green sometimes, but I don't think it's really great in draft. Doom Dissenter is fine in some decks. Not really what this deck wants to be doing, I don't think. Scholar of Stars is nice in blue-white, which looks like we might be going towards. I think it's between Scholar of Stars and Gearsmith Guardian here. I think Gearsmith Guardian is a little bit better. It's just a better standalone card, and Scholar of the Stars will probably wheel. Nobody else wants it. And I do like Gearsmith Guardian a decent amount. It's been basically a 5-mana 5/5 in a lot of decks, which can brick wall them. And Ether Shield Artificer is the perfect card to go with Gearsmith Guardian. Looking at the pack, best card is probably this card in terms of power level, and then Havoc Devils in terms of just standalone power, and then Sparktongue Dragon. But I'm just going to take the Artificer, and this deck is basically building itself, which is kind of nice. And then I jinx myself and get a pack like this, and I'm like rethinking my life. I'm just kidding. Mistcolor is not a playable rare. Novice Knight isn't really good. You can play it if you're a defensive white deck, which, I mean, I could end up in that type of deck. I think I'm going to take it over Rustwing Falcon. And Daggerback Basilisk is fine, but nothing exceptional. It looks like I already have a pretty decent white-blue base, so no need to jump into green for a mediocre card. I mean, it's a fine card, it's like a little bit above average, but Novice Knight is fine. I do like Fountain of Renewal a lot in this type of deck. It works well with Scholar of the Stars because it just sits in play, gains you some life. And yeah, overall, just a pretty nice card. I don't really like Totally Lost. It's just too inefficient. Boggart Brute is a fine card, but I'm not going to jump into red for it. Fountain of Renewal is perfect. And there are still a ton of red cards, but I think I'm just going to take the Anticipate. Invoke the Divine's a fine sideboard card, but Anticipate's a nice one to get your Lenas, get your like synergy pieces going. I'm just going to take Anticipate. And now, Gates of the Heavens isn't the best combat trick, but it's playable sometimes. I could take Forsaken Sanctuary, though a lot of the black cards that I would want to play aren't splashable because they're double black. Cancel a sideboard card. I think I'll take the cancel for the sideboard. And now a Mighty Leap. Totally Lost is like not great. I don't like Totally Lost. I don't mind main decking a Mighty Leap. Tranquil Expanse. There are maybe some green cards I would splash. I'd splash the blue-green flyer, I think. So I'll take the Tranquil Expanse. And now Revitalize. Not going to be playing any of these cards. And a last pick, Wall of Vines. Pretty standard stuff here so far. Okay, so we got a white rare, but it's not really the one you want. Sun Cleanser is like playable in defensive white decks, but not really exceptional. Gargoyle Sentinel's a fine card. It's much better earlier in drafts because you can play it in basically any deck. I do like Hieromancer's Cage. It's nice removal. I think it's the best card in this pack. Unconditional removal is just premium. Aviation Pioneer is nice. Sky Scanner is nice, but I'm just going to take the Hieromancer's Cage. I think after that, I would probably take the Sky Scanner, then the Pioneer, then the Gargoyle Sentinel, then the Sun Cleanser. But I really do like Hieromancer's Cage. It's just unconditional removal. Here is the Skyrider Patrol I was talking about, the blue-green card. I don't know if when I said I would splash it, I meant like if I didn't have anything else to take, but I think Sky Scanner is good in this type of deck. It's good with Aether Shield Artificer. And I do only have one white-green land. And Skyrider Patrol is pretty nice if you have enough green sources to be able to cast this and activate it on the same turn on turn 6. So I don't think I am going to take the Skyrider Patrol, but it is nice if I like have a Tranquil Expanse. Maybe I get another one later, and then I could take something like that. I don't even know. I don't really love Surge Mare a ton. I think Sky Scanner is just the easy pick here. And I'm going to sort by convert mana cost so I can see what is going on. I like Trusty Pack Beasts in this type of deck. I already have 3 decent artifacts to get back with it. I don't like Bone to Ash at all. Explosive Apparatus is fine. It's kind of cool with Trusty Pack Beast. I do like Daybreak Chaplain, like occasionally in some decks. It's fine. I don't need another Mighty Leap. I'm just gonna take a Trusty Pack Beast. Skilled Animator is the best card in blue-white. Very happy to pick that up. And now I will prioritize more artifacts, stuff that makes artifacts, and hopefully I can switcheroo the Skilled Animator and then never block it. That's hilarious. Though he could block my guy and then I'd lose it, so that's kind of not a good plan. I'm definitely taking the Skilled Animator here. Not even considering anything else in the pack. It's just such a good card. I have 4 things that make artifacts right now. This is an artifact, not really counts though, so I have 3 targets for it essentially. I can probably pick up a Field Creeper. Yeah, I think Skilled Animator is great. Probably one of the best uncommons in the set. I think I would first pick it out of most packs. I think the only other uncommon Murder's really good. Dried Greenseeker is really good. Skilled Animator is really good. Those are some of the top ones. I do like Meandering River. Hey, Jasper. Arcane Encyclopedia is kind of slow. I don't really like taking it. I think it's more of a sideboard card than a main deck card. I do like 1 copy of Disperse in a lot of decks. I don't really need another 3-drop. Since I don't really need to Disperse right now, I do have enough playables as of right now. Thanks, Jasper. Thank you. Hope the barbecue party went well. Snapping Drake's fine. I think I'm just going to take kind of just want to take the river for my mana. Yeah, I'll just take Snapping Drake. Snapping Drake's probably just a nice card in this type of deck. And now I'll take a Uncomfortable Chill. It's a fine card. Not insane, but it's fine. Nice to have access to. Scholar of the Stars or Snapping Drake. I think Scholar's going to be better. I do have 3 artifacts already, and 4 mana 3/2 draw card is quite nice. Snapping Drake is fine as well. I can probably get a couple more artifacts too, though. I have 4 right now, so I think Scholar's going to be nice in this deck. Rogue's Gloves is not the artifact I'm looking for. I think it's kind of bad. Hello, Wereling. Welcome to the stream. I think I'll take Rustwing. It's a fine sideboard card. Dwarven Priest is also a fine sideboard card, but I like Rustwing a little bit better as a sideboard card. Sun Cleanser. I think I'm just going to slam the Explosive Apparatus, though. It's a nice artifact for Scholar, for the Skilled Animator. Sun Cleanser is fine, but I'd rather just have an Explosive Apparatus in this deck. Yeah, I don't really want to play 2, but I will. I already have a cancel for the sideboard. I could potentially play 2. The rest goes Swiftclaw. Margaret coming into the stream. I guess I'll take that for the sideboard card. For people who don't know, Trusty Pack Beast's flavor text is, Margaret has traveled with me to the end of the world and back. So the Trusty Pack Beast is called Margaret. That's kind of funny. This deck's looking pretty good right now. I like it. Novice Knight is much better than Wall of Mist as a defender. Huh. So Meteor Golem is a nice, powerful late game card. It is quite slow, but I think my deck can get to the late game, and then it's just a nice engine with like Trusty Pack Beast and stuff. However, I think I want Aviation Pioneer a little bit more. 7 mana is a ton. Like, people are like, whenever someone plays a Meteor Golem, it looks phenomenal, but a lot of the time it's just sitting in their hand, like, unplayable because it costs 7. And my deck doesn't really use its lands all that well, so if I get up to 7 mana, I'm not in great shape. I think Aviation Pioneer is just too good with Skilled Animator and Scholar of the Stars, so I have to take it here. Hopefully I can get another Skilled Animator. Okay, so Field Creeper, not excellent. Another Sun Cleanser, which will definitely wheel, I think. I wouldn't mind a 2-mana 1/4 in this deck. Scholar of the Stars will probably also wheel. Do I want Divination in this deck? Also, Aviation Pioneer is great with Switcheroo. Oh, finally managed. You didn't say anything about Margaret. Finally managed to come to stream. Well, welcome. Whoops. Thought you said finally Margaret to come into the stream. I was like, okay. Vine Mare is great. I mean, these cards aren't my colors, but I don't want the Sun Cleanser right now. I could take a Field Creeper. I think I'm going to take Scholar of the Stars. I have enough artifacts that it's going to be great, and then I think I'll probably wheel Field Creeper or Sun Cleanser, and I don't really want the Divination as much. Luminous Bonds, easy pick here. Just great removal. Better than Knightly Valor, I think, just because you need hard removal. I now have a couple of removal spells, which is great. Wow, Banefire. Bane of my existence. Every time I pass this card, I get yelled at in YouTube comments. I don't think I'm going to get yelled at this time. My deck really can't splash, so I'm just going to take Omen Speaker, help me find my synergy pieces, lock things up. Pretty nice 2-drop in this type of deck. What the heck? Prodigious Growth? What? I like Omen Speaker too, Wailing. Prodigious Growth is so good. I can't believe it's still in the pack. Marauder's Axe is fine in this type of deck. It's good with Pioneers. I might just want the Daybreak Chaplain, though, or the Marauder. I don't really want the Axe. Drill Master is a fine one. It's not really as defensive. I'm kind of a defensive deck. I do like Drill Master a lot. It's not really as good of a 2-drop defensively, but my deck could be a little bit more aggressive. I think I'll take the Drill Master. I think it's between Drill Master and Axe, really. I don't love Axe in this deck because I don't really have enough small creatures to go with it. I'll take a Serpent. Fine sideboard card or main deck card. Gearsmith Guardian's excellent in this type of deck. It works perfectly with Aether Shield Artificer. Great with Trusty Pack Beast. Shield Mare is fine. I don't think I need the Serpent if I'm going to play the other Guardian. I have enough 3-drops. I think I'd rather just have another top-end guy. Especially because it's an artifact. I'll take an Inspired Shard. Probably not going to play that ever. Omen Speaker is a great 2-drop to pick up here. I'm very happy to get that. I did get the Field Creeper back. Probably want a Field Creeper more than... I don't even know if I want a Field Creeper more than a Cavalry Drill Master. I don't think I'm going to play Uncomfortable Chill. I think I'm going to be tapping out a lot. Don't think I'm going to be playing Anticipate. Or Chaplain. Yeah, I think I needed to pick a 2-drop in that spot. It was debatable which one was correct. Now that I have a couple Omen Speakers, I don't need the Novice Knight. Yeah, I agree, Jasper. I had the exact same thought. I might cut the Field Creeper. I have enough cheap artifacts that I don't need it. And I have a couple 2-drops already. This deck looks quite good. Yeah, I think people do underrate the Gearsmith Guardian. It's quite good in this type of deck, especially with Aether Shield and Trusty Pack Beast. Those 2 cards are great with it, because you can get it back, you can give it indestructible. You think you prefer the Creeper over the second Apparatus? That's an interesting one. Yeah, maybe it is better. They both do 2 damage, essentially, but this was a creature. I think I like that too. That's a good one, good call. I think that's a little bit better. Having another creature is nice for Lena as well. Also, I can have a nut draw with Skilled Animator still. Mostly for Artificer. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's another cool combo. Yeah, I didn't even notice that one. I think this is going to be the deck. Sort by color. You're just going to go an extra island. Because most of my early plays, I guess they're kind of an even split, but I think more of my cards are blue. Save and continue. Let's roll. This deck is great. I would expect to go at least 2-1 with this deck, if not the full 3-0. I mean, I expect that of almost all my decks, probably because I'm overconfident. Overconfidence shall be your downfall. Tranquil Expanse is not going to make it in the deck. The Tranquil Expanse is a white-green land, and I don't have any green stuff. It's you're thinking of Meandering River. Yeah, it's easy to get the names messed up, Wereling. Okay, let's go. Time to crush some foes. Some manxome foes, we thought. With eyes of flame, whiffling through the tulgey wood. Rabagner, our foe. We would like to play first. We will keep. Nice little synergy, drawing an extra card at some point, maybe. Or we might just run it out on turn 3. Fountain of Renewal hands are kind of nice. They gain you some life, and overall just kind of pleasant. We have a plan. We're on the Lena plan. Whew. Gonna have to yield to those triggers. Goblin Motivator, okay. Ah! Whew! Did not want to miss that land drop. That would have probably ended me in this game. Oh. That's not what you want your Goblin Motivator to be doing, bud. Goblin Motivator and Rupture Spire, not a great combo, not a great 1-2 punch. I think I'm just going to play the Trusty Pack Beast, unless I draw something better. Okey-doke, Trusty Pack Beast, coming in hot. I'm not going to go for the value play when I could just get hit by, like, a decently sized creature this turn. Also, Fountain of Renewal is kind of nice to hold off, like, to gain me some life. Opponent doesn't look like they have a great Goblin Motivator deck, not going to lie. Motivator throwing me off a little bit. So I do have 1/1 drop in the deck, but I think it's better to hold up mana. To attack or not to attack? I'm not going to attack. I'm trading 2 for 1, but this could also turn into like 3 if he has a 3/2. I might have to eat a Luminous Bonds. So he did have a 3/2, but it was a flyer, so. Okay, nice. Let's go. It's only a 3/5 now, but it was a 5 drop on turn 5, which is just what we needed. Just what the doctor ordered, I say. Now any blue card's pretty fantastic. Spark Tongue Dragon, eh? Gunning for me in the air. Depending on what we draw, we'll either play Lena or Luminous Bonds plus something. Definitely going to look to use our mana efficiently here. Just gonna play the Lena. Hit him for 5. Set up like a lethal attack for next turn, basically. We'll go to 7 minus whatever other creature he has, unless it's not a flyer, in which case we can just block it. We have exact lethal if we draw a blue creature and don't have to use any of our guys as blockers. Sifting. Interesting. So there's a black splash involved. Maybe he has NicolaiBolas. Perchance. Means I want to hold the land, probably. Blue creature. Skyscanner. Let's lead with Skyscanner, see what it brings us. Cage. We'll cage this guy, probably. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just attack with everything. Takes it. Okay, kill the Spark Tongue. And we'll just jump the Snapping Drake. Or if he plays something bigger, we'll jump that. We have this guy to like keep our chump blocker alive. What you gonna target? Okay, so I win. He has 4 blockers. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attackers. Don't even need to show him the Luminous Bonds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I do 3 damage no matter what, and he's dead. And that's game. Okie doke. On to game 2. Mighty Leap could be nice. I already have 1 though. I don't know if I want a second. Random ground blockers seem a little bit worse because he has a couple flyers. The Scry is kind of nice though. I think I definitely want the second explosive apparatus because he showed me multiple. I guess he showed me the 1, 3, 2. So I guess 1 explosive apparatus is fine. Yeah, he has a couple 3, 3s. Oh man, let's see. I think the deck looks solid. Let's just run it back. This fly is annoying me. Yeah, that was silly. Even if I caught the fly, it would not be a win. Would not be a victory. Ooh! Hello, Magic the Gathering. Hello. Gonna keep this hand. Please draw a good artifact to go with this Skilled Animator. So we can curve out perfectly. You're just an artifact. This hand is so good if we draw an artifact. Any artifact will do. Field Creeper, Explosive Apparatus. Just any artifact at all. Even an Aviation Pioneer would not be the worst. Okay, a Mystic Archaeologist. Good thing we're going to pressure him a little bit with the Swift Claw. That guy makes me want to have another explosive apparatus. No, it's not a Dallas Cowboys jersey. It's just an Adidas shirt. Yes, possible Bolas on their side. Wow. That makes my Resco Swift Claw look like garbage. Oh my gosh. Come on, Aviation Pioneer. One time, baby. Trusty Pack Beast. We'll play it, but we're not happy about it. We need an artifact. We need one bad. Okay, a Bogart Brute. Opponent is land screwed, which is kind of nice because they have the Archaeologist. I'd rather them be land screwed than land flooded. Omen Speaker, eh? I think we're going to go with the Omen Speaker play. Look for an artifact. And we'll bottom both. And we're on the quest for an artifact. All three of our cards care about artifacts. We have about 7 in our deck. The 5-mana 5/5 wouldn't be bad, but it's not as good with Skilled Animator. Bolas? Sleep. Yikes. Yikers. Yikesies. Taking a big hit there. Okay, we at least have a blocker for most of his guys now. He's going to start drawing 2 cards a turn, and we're never going to hit a land, and we're never going to hit an artifact. Please miss on land. Oh, that's just vile. That is disgusting what he just did to me. Oh, man. Skyscanner would be the best draw in my deck, I think. Oh, man, I take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, gosh. Brutal. That was vile. Well, they draft good cards too, I guess. Skyscanner, please. Or Aviation Pioneer would be better. Aviation Pioneer. Jeez. Yeah, I definitely want my explosive apparatus back. Give me a flyer of some kind. Yes! Booyah, let's go. We'll send. Yeah, getting in for that damage. Feels good, man. Okay, should have done that attack before stuff, but I like it if you trade these 2 guys off because then my Swift Claw can attack. Back in the game. And now we aren't in the game. What the heck? His deck is Goblin Tribal! Ah! Wow. Jesus. Okay. Not in the game right now. We're dead next turn. Looking for a miracle. From left field. I don't even have an artifact anymore. Jeez. Ah! Ah! That hand looked so good. Explosive apparatus coming in. Kills a ton of his stuff. Kind of want cancel, but at the same time I don't. I'm going to cut the Swift Claw. Actually, I'm going to cut the Drill. Yeah, I'm going to cut the Swift Claw. It's just really bad against the 1/1s, and I'm not really beating him down fast enough. Ooh. No, I want to keep my artifact count high. I'm going to mulligan this hand. I can't win with this hand. I need too much to go right. I need to draw 2 lands in a row, and it has to be an island. I'll keep this, I guess. Look for an island off the top. Thank goodness. Omen Speaker can hopefully find me my 3rd land. Opponent's also on a mulligan. Keeping things fair, like a legend. This is definitely a sketchy keep as well. If I curve out, though, I should be in good shape. I have enough artifacts to trigger my stuff. I have an explosive apparatus to kill one of his scary cards. Okay, he ends his turn. He takes his time. Looking for land. We'll go top. We're willing to miss a land drop. If we have Luminous Bonds, we already have an Aviation Pioneer to play next turn. We got stuff to do. Luminous Bonds is just nice. Nice to have. Good spell that we can cast. Lightning there, eh? Attack. Play Aviation Pioneer. We'll trade with the Thopter on his 3/1 if we can. We know that next turn we're drawing Luminous Bonds. Instigator, sure. We'll just keep attacking with our Omen Speaker. Actually, we'll attack with Aviation Pioneer. Yeah, we'll attack with Omen Speaker. We don't want to... Yeah, that would have been really bad if we attacked with the Aviation Pioneer. We'll just hold up our Explosive Apparatus. Don't want to use it on the Lightning Mare when we have a 1/1 to block the Lightning Mare so easily. We will Explosive Apparatus that guy. So we both are going to have 4 cards in our hand. Oh, that was a great draw. Yes, that's such a good draw. Now we have another removal spell at our fingertips. So if he gets a 2-for-1 with his Volley Veteran, we're at least going to get a 2-for-1 with our trusty Pack Beast. So he hits a land. Volley Veteran, killing our Pack Beast. Not a surprise. We hit a land as well. We're going to save our Luminous Bonds. We will just kill the Volley Veteran. Yeah, we'll kill the Volley Veteran. Keep chipping in. Just keep chipping away. What do I think the best color combo is in this format? I think blue-white's one of the best ones. I think white-red's one of the best ones. Gonna slam my Gearsmith Guardian. Yes, no essence scatter. Feels good, man. Oh, that's such a good draw. Okay. Ugh. So now we can... we have switcheroo to use our Aviation Pioneer with something. So we basically have 3 removal spells. I think we're going to... It's going well, MT80. It's going well. I think we're going to Luminous Bonds the Lightning Mare. Because it can just single-handedly trade with Gearsmith Guardian. Then we're going to go to combat. Attack with everything but the Aviation Pioneer. Because he might have just been holding up double pump. We still have Switcheroo up as a... We have 2 removal spells in hand, essentially. And he doesn't have access to his black mana. Even if he does draw black mana, we can still do some good stuff. Spark-Tongue Dragon is fine. We will use our Switcheroo on that. Switching the Aviation Pioneer. We will hold this extra land. Pretty good switcheroo for us. We still have a Hieromancer's Cage if we need it. Another dragon. We will Hieromancer's Cage that one. Opponent is very far behind now. Attack with everything, because they have to chump the 5/5, so the 1/3 can maybe get in for damage. He might just go block with the 1/2 though. So he has to go chump, block, take 4. Dead to the Spark-Tongue next turn. I think opponents, in order to win this game, the opponent has to draw Island, cast Sleep, I draw nothing, then they draw and play Meteor Golem, kill this, or something of that nature. Oh, look. So at my FNM, I played Mill. Ooh, another dragon. Okay, yeah, they're dead. I think. Well, they have to chump go to 1, I guess, so they're not technically dead. They trade. That was a fine draw. Guarantees we draw gas next turn, maybe. Just going to attack everything. These will trade. He'll chump. He'll go to 1. I now have 4 lethal threats. And I'm hopefully finding gas. Whoo, baby. That's nice to scry those to the bottom. You played Mill, and it was a sweet deck. Nice. First pick the rare Mill card, yep. Whoa. That's a lot of removal encounters. Yeah, when Mill was your whole strategy. The thing about the Mill rare is I think the Mill rare, it's good enough without Psychic Corrosion. I don't think I would play Psychic Corrosion even if I had the Mill rare, but that's pretty sweet that you won with Mill a bunch of times. Boom, we win the match. Let's see if we want to make any changes. I think we do want the other Explosive Apparatus over the Resco Swiftclaw. I think that's just going to be better. Just more artifacts. Okay, boys, this is the round that matters. Got to win this one to get into the finals and to get to that sweet, sweet prize. Not all about the prize, but it is more fun to win prizes. And we will keep this hand. I don't love the Sea Serpent Magic the Gathering. It's just not big enough, really, a lot of the time. I side it in a control mirror because it is a nice little threat for board stalls. But a lot of the time you play it, and it's just not as big as it needs to be to race them effectively. No, I should have auto-yielded to it. I like it. Explosive Apparatus. I'm happier to have that than the Orescos. Haha. They should have blocked Omen Speaker like with their lightning guy. I think it was correct to not. It just didn't work out for him in the end. I think I'm going to sacrifice the Fountain of Renewal. I'd rather have a different spell. And now I think I'm just going to kill that with Explosive Apparatus. That guy's kind of scary. Kind of scary. Vine Mare, eh? Yikes. I would be willing to trade my Snapping Drake for it. Six toughness is nice, but I don't know. I'm fine. See what you got, bud. I'm not going to double block because a lot of the things you could have are like Titanic Growth. Whoa, he just trades it off? What? Oh man, the Elvish Rejuvenator is not a great card. It like matches up well against the Field Creeper, but Field Creeper's not like that good. I only have it because I have artifact synergies I care about. Ooh, Lena. Okay, Lena's nice. Top, bottom, easiest top, bottom of my life. Okay. Okay, so Lena's going to be good. We're going to have our Skilled Animator make this into a 5/5 before that happens, though. Dragon Egg. Huh, maybe I don't want to make this into a 5/5. Yeah, I think I'd rather just have this trade with the Lightning Mare. Huh. And save this for a flyer so I don't have to kill the egg. And I don't really want to play the Lena right now. I'm just going to pass. Reclamation Sage. See, I would have gotten punished. As it is, I'm just getting punished for not playing my Lena. Probably should have just played Lena. I'll probably end up playing it next turn. Now he's got a bunch of 1-toughness dudes. No block. Yeah. If I played Lena, this would have worked out better for me, but... Yeah, I should have played Lena last turn. I would have got an extra 1/1. I like not playing the Skilled Animator, though. It worked out nicely because of the Rec Sage, but I think it's probably good anyway. Also the Dragon Egg. I don't want to have the Dragon Egg die. I can win in the air. Ooh, Volcanic Dragon, you say? Hello. Hello, Volcanic Dragon. How do you like a High Mantis Cage? Do I cage it or bonds it? Probably cage. Just because this way I can Skilled Animator plus it in one turn. I'm not going to attack. I don't want to crack that Dragon Egg. He only has 2 cards. I have 3 very good spells. If I draw a Sky Scanner, one of my Aviation Pioneers, what's it called? Switcheroo would be nice. Spark Tongue Dragon, eh? Hey, what? I say, what's he going to target? Yeah, that's kind of annoying. I will sacrifice it in response, just so he can't attack me this turn if he wanted to. I'm just going to Luminous Bonds that. I don't want to take the extra 3. I already have the ground stalled, and Gearsmith Guardian can't really attack all that well. Yeah, so this works out nicely. Now I can play my Gearsmith Guardian, have a blocker for that. Still not going to play my Cavalry Drill Master. I feel pretty good, like I'm in pretty good shape here. I have a couple flyers. This Skilled Animator makes me feel pretty good. Like the Lightning Mirror is not really scary to me because I have the 2 1/1s. Heck yeah, Trusty Pack Beast, my baby. What do I want to get back? Probably the Explosive Apparatus, so I can kill this thing. Actually, I could just attack. He would block with this. He'd get the 2/2. That would not work out well. Oh, yes, it would. And then I could Pack Beast and kill it. Do I even want that, though? I kind of want to make a 5/5. No, I'm not going to attack like that. I'm not going to attack with that. I'm going to Pack Beast back a Fountain of Renewal. No, you could also just trade it off that. I'm going to get the Explosive Apparatus. Dealing 2 is pretty nice on this board. And what do I want to kill? Nothing right now. I'll just hold it up. Another 3/1. Okay, I don't care about the 3/1s still because of my 1/1s. There we go. We're in business, baby. Heck yeah. I like where we're at. That was the draw I was waiting for. I'll just play the land out. He can't make me discard as a red-green deck, and I don't have any self-discard. Okay, Fiery Finish on the Sky Scanner. Those Lightning Mirrors are pretty good on defense. I'm just going to wait because I do have the Ether Smith guy, the guy that gives my artifact creatures indestructible, which is just so good. And that'll just let my Gearsmith Guardians attack. I can save my Explosive Apparatus to kill Dragon Egg, the dragon that comes out of it. Gas Spark Twins, sure thing. I can double block that all day long. There we go, there's a flyer. able to start chipping in the air. I think I have more tools for punching through this board stall than my opponent does. Oaken form, making it into a 10-10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If he has a Titanic growth, then this lets him kill 2 more guys. I don't think he has Titanic growth, though. At worst case, I can use explosive apparatus to finish it off. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He doesn't have any onboard tricks. He's only got 1 card in hand. 1, 2, 3. So he could, if I block with 2 more guys, I mean, he's already killing those. So I guess he kills 1 extra, 1, 1. So I traded the extra 2 1-1s, but I got to keep my Aviation Pioneer. So I basically, yeah. Okay, Elvish Rejuvenator. So basically, I made my board a little bit worse against the Lightning Mares. So now I am going to play my Cavalry Drill Master on the Thopter. Because now I have 2 smaller creatures that can block the Lightning Mares. But playing around Titanic Growth was kind of easy to do there. I basically, yeah, because even if he had it, I could have used the apparatus to finish it off. Okay. This Dragon Egg is scary. I've not been attacking. I mean, I don't have great attacks on the ground anyway because the 2 Lightning Mares are so good. That's a nice insurance policy. I don't really want to use it right now. It's a nice little thing to have. I can trade my Aviation Pioneer for a big fatty if he plays one. Especially if that fatty's a flyer. Ooh, baby. And he is incentivized to play lands because of his Lightning Mares. So I have him on a 9-turn clock right now. You have another Aviation Pioneer, which would double my clock. So good. Okay, that's interesting. So this would make it 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll do that next turn. I'll probably just, yeah, go for it next turn. Seems like a good play. And we win the game. Okay, so let's look what's in their deck. They have Draconic Disciple, Vine Mare, Fiery Finish, Gaspark Twins, and Oak Form. A couple of Ramp Dudes, Dragon Egg, a couple of the 3-1s. So 1 Toughness guys are going to be good. I mean, 1 Power guys, like 1-2s. Rustwing Falcon could be nice in this matchup. I like Rustwing Falcon a little bit better than some of the stuff. And some stuff for sure. Really want the Serpent because that game stalled out. Totally Lost is a nice addition against the Open form. Cancel could be nice. His deck is a little bit fast. Don't like Wall of Mist. Anticipate could be interesting. So let's just start with those changes, see what it takes us. Where it takes us. Don't think I'm going to be able to hold up cancel all that much. Omen Speaker doesn't block Lightning Mare. That was the only like good 2-drop I saw, so I might just cut the Omen Speakers. I don't really want the Anticipate, I guess. Gonna cut Fountain, maybe. Fountain's just so good in my deck, though. I'll cut Mighty Leap. It was good that game, but I'll have the Sea Serpent now. Okay, so I cut 2 2-drops, but I added a 1-drop. Yeah, let's run like that. This should be fine. His deck didn't seem all that aggressive. I do want to keep all the cheap artifacts. Omen Speaker doesn't block Lightning Mare, and that's like half of his 2-drops. And if Omen Speaker can't block his 2-drops, then I don't really want it. The Scry's nice, but it's not worth the card. I'm glad I have a Rustwing Falcon. Rustwing Falcon's good against Lightning Mare. The classic. Opponent mulls instantly. I have to mulligan too. If I had one more land, this hand would be great, but we'll keep this though. Looking to scry spelled at the top. Perfect. Might take 3 from a Lightning Mare before I can deploy my Aviation Pioneer and kill it with the Thopter, essentially. Opponent misses their second land drop. Of course they do. It's going to be one of those games where they hit 4 lands in a row, and Instigator, eh? Come on, deck! Give me spells! I want the spells. I need them. The spell, the spell, the spells! Rex Age. Draconic Disciple, eh? We're going to cage the Draconic Disciple. It's going to power out too much scary stuff and then become a 7/7. I mean a 5/5. Because he is missing land drops. So. Druid Cal. Dang. Rats. 4 cards versus 4 cards, but I have like... I'll sack it on my turn. I do have a Rustwing Falcon to draw. Snapping Drake is nice. I don't need the life every turn. He has multiple Spark Tongue Dragons? Is that this deck? Yeah, it is. No, that was the last opponent I faced. Okay, Onake Ogre. Heck yeah, Frilled Sea Serpent coming in clutch. If he goes for open form, I have a pretty decent double block. Or I could just wait a turn and Luminous Bonds, which I probably would do. Volcanic Dragon. Hungering Hydra. Yeah. I'm just going to have to Luminous Bonds that thing. Probably. Maybe I'll just offer the trade with the Gearsmith Guardian. Yeah, I'll just offer to trade. Maybe he'll go for an Oaken form now. It blocks, yeah. You called it, Magic the Gathering. It can block 4 powered creatures and 5 powered creatures. I'll trade with Hungering Hydra. No attack. He only has 2 cards in hand. Ghastbark Twins. Okay. Play my... I mean, Scholar doesn't really change the board state, so I'm just going to go Snapping Drake, Luminous Bonds, the Ghastbark. I have a pretty decent clock now. I'm pretty safe. I mean, I don't really want it in my main deck, but again, this matchup, it's good. It's a good blocker. Ugh, you disgust me, opponent. Sure, I'll take 5. Maybe I wasn't supposed to Luminous Bonds that because I can block that. Okay, dagger back, sure. Scholar. Apparatus. Hit for 4. So, these dealt damage with that many +1/+1 counters on it. You can't double block the Hydra. Of course he has that one. Yikes. Yeesh. So I take 4 here. It's one of the abilities. Can't be blocked by more than one creature. I'll trade that off. Yeah, Rustwing Falcon, too strong. Okay, so I can attack for 4. Then I'll have 7 next to, so this would put him to 8. Let's see, so let's think. So if I think I have the win. So I can deal 2 to him to put him to 9. This puts him to 6, and then this unblockable plus, yeah, I'm just gonna attack him for 3, play Rustwing Falcon. And then this Frilled Sea Serpent becoming unblockable, plus all my flyers should kill him. The problem is I can't do trigger on this. I was thinking about that, but I think if I do 2 damage to it with Apparatus, then it gains 2 counters before I do damage with the Serpent. I'm not sure how the triggers work. Like, I was thinking about that, but I was like, if I block it, then the damage goes on the stack, like the 4 counters, and then I deal 2 damage to it. Because I don't know how the damage plus the thing works. I don't know if I can respond. But definitely could have been something to mention out loud at least. He concedes. Okay, so basically, he concedes because he knows he's dead. So if he, to this thing, because he attacked with everything, I block with my Frilled Sea Serpent here, block with my 1/2 here. I take 1, and then I can block my 1/2 here. I take 1, and then I can just chump this. I take 1, 2, I take 4. I go to 2. I untap. I have this guy and this guy and this guy, which is 8, and I can do 2 to him. So he had no chance of winning. We made it to the finals, boys. Feels good. I always love making the finals. It's a great way to get some good equity. Any changes I want to make? Nope. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Magic the Gathering. I was like, I didn't want to be like, I didn't want to make you think I was oblivious to that play. Like it flashed through my head, but then I didn't know how it worked. So I just decided to go for a different route to victory. Because you never want to like have your game, like that's where I would call a judge in. If I was at a tournament, I'd be like, how does this trigger work? Essentially, I'd be like, does the damage, can I respond to the counters? And then he would have said yes, and then I would have been like, oh yeah, feels good, man. Okay, Levi Patterson. Yes, I would like to play first. Yes, I would like to keep. way. I'm not going to get beat by red-white Magic the Gathering. This is going to be a victory. See, opponent just played an island. They're dead. They can't win. No, I should have just auto-yielded. Feels bad, man. Ooh. Nice. The curve out is real. Start the curve at 1, like a real champion. Nope, did not auto-yield again. Feels bad. Let's attack. I think I'm gonna get Fountain of Renewal value here. I'm just gonna sack the Fountain, try to hit a land drop, then I can play Trusty Pack Beast to get it back. Okay, looks like they are waiting on their action. Because I'm not going to care about the life gain, really. Whereas that's pretty nice. Okay. Let's attack first. If he has a removal spell, then he'll at least take the 2 damage beforehand. Play Scholar, try to hit. Okay, he's canceling. Sure. I guess I'd rather have had the Sky Scanner canceled, I'm not sure. Okay. Okie-doke. Attack for 2. I could go Trusty Pack Beast plus Fountain of Renewal. I kind of want to get Sky Scanner back, though. Try to hit our land drop, I guess. Aviation Pioneer's fine. I don't really want to kill the Snapping Drake. I could, I guess, but might have scarier things. Okay, what do I want to discard? I want to discard Cavalry Drill Master, I think. Yeah. I lose 2 life. Okay, new plan. We're just going to try and survive and win like in the late game. Okay, we're going to Hieromancer's Cage this thing. Making the mana efficient plays. Feels good, man. Opponent also missed a land drop. See if he's got a counterspell. Wow, that's really bad for me. I'm not gonna play around Bone Dash until I've seen it, but that's still pretty bad. He did Bone Dash that instead of my Lena, so that's a victory in a small way, but still kind of annoying. I don't know if he has Bone Dashes. He has a lot of counters, it looks like. Sky March Bloodletter, sure. Jesus, all of the counter spells. Oh my gosh. Opponent is just demolishing me. I think all of his cards just lined up well with my cards this game, and there wasn't a ton I could do better than this, but you never know. Okay, I'll use my Sky Scanner now. I'll try to kill this. For 2 mana, he could have a Disperse, but if he disperses my Sky Scanner, I get it back anyway. I'd happily trade a Mighty Leap for his Flyer. Haha. Got him. If I draw a land, I can play Lena. If I draw a spell, I can cast it because Lena's my only 6-drop in the main deck. Whoa, when did that get into the graveyard? What? Oh, he sifted it. Oh, that's a sweet combo, I guess. Land. Oh, okay, that's fine. This 1/3 attacking is really greedy, I think. The dog, yeah. The Doge. I need to just go say a couple things. 1 second, I'll be right back. And I'm back. Oh, that's a pretty good card. Feels bad, man. How did he scry? One on top, one on bottom. Doesn't mean his spell is guaranteed to be good, but okay. I'm just going to pass. If I play my Lena, I get to make my Gearsmith indestructible, which is quite nice. Okay. Just going to slam Lena. He didn't have a counterspell before. Maybe he does now, but you never know. He's already used 3. He can't have that many in his deck. He's a good player. He made it to the finals. Thank you so much, Marky Peach. I really appreciate it. So I have 1, 2, 3. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 creatures for next turn. I'm just happy to make this trade. I'm going to keep my Lena alive. Ouch. Well then. That was brutal. I'm just going to go for the all-out attack next turn. He's at a functional 7 and he has 2 blockers. Skeleton Archer, sure. Kills the 2/1. Guess he kills the 1/1. Maybe I can't kill him. Looks like I'm in the I can't kill him market. If I draw a spell, I can kill him, I think. Depending on what the spell is. Okay, so apparatus. So, if I kill the Skywatch Bloodletter, he has 3 blockers. I have 1, 2, I have 6, 7, 8. He has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 power. So I doubt he can like one-shot me. I think I just attack with I think I kill this, attack him. He can block here, but I'm gonna make everything indestructible. So he can block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then he takes 5. And if he doesn't block the Lena, then I can kill him with my explosive apparatus. Okay, so he takes 5. And he only has 8 power. So I die to another Vampire Sovereign, but... Oh my god! I lose because I didn't play the explosive apparatus? Now it's exact lethal. Because I would discard, I would lose 4 life actually. Oh my gosh, if I played the explosive apparatus. Wow. Oh my goodness. I would have won. He wouldn't have been able, he would have had 4 blockers. I would have had 5, 6, 7 attackers. He blocks 4, I get through for 3, he dies, exactly. This isn't uncommon, but wow. Jeez. That's so unfortunate. What was I going to draw? Let's see. I have no cards in it. He's just going to swing. I don't know if it's exactly a punt because he might like attack if he doesn't know I have 2 more extra damage, but that is unfortunate. Could have had Mind Rot. Yeah, I guess. Dang, that was unfortunate. That was not how I wanted that to go, as they say. Feels bad, man. Can bring in the Swift Claw and take out the Drill Master. And cut. Dang, that was so bad. I could have totally won that. Cut Drill Master. Cut Apparatus. No, Apparatus is decent against him. His deck has multiple 2-for-1s in it, which is really bad for me. I have a couple with the Scholars, but don't really want stuff that gets... I'm just going to take out an Omen Speaker. We're going to keep this and hope it works out. We didn't really see a ton of removal. Hush dog. And I'm back. Okay. Gonna go for the old Field Creeper beatdown plan against the control opponent. The only removal we saw was Strangling Spores. We know he has 1 Essence Scatter. Let's just go for it, baby. Yes! Success! We're in the market. Let's go. Field Creeper beatdown. Sky Much Bloodletter, sure. Sure. I'm going to attack because if the opponent does want to chump block, then it means they're going to have to take some damage. Really putting the heat on him. I like it. Sure. I'll discard a land. Every time, if he trades with this, then it means he has less chump blockers for Field Creeper. Yes. Yes, it's working. The plan is working. Yes, go, go, go. If he has Strangling Spores for my Skilled Animator, then it works out badly for me. Anticipate. Okay. Look, doke. What you doing? What you doing? Man, I think we got him. I feel like less bad about this game because if I had been on the draw, I would have lost. So losing game 1 didn't matter as much. But now I have to be on the draw for game 3. Okay. I can chip in with the Skilled Animator now because he has to chump at least one of these guys. No, he could take one of them. Double block it. Yeah, I'm just going to attack with these two. He has to chump one of them. Oh, right. He has to chump one of them, which means he couldn't double block this guy. He just chumps both. Yeah, I was supposed to attack with Skilled Animator there. He would have just blocked it, though. Ha. I don't care. He's at 5. He still has to, he's still in double chump mode. Yeah, he's still in double jump mode. And I'll play Pack Beast. Get that back. Play it. Play land. Draw a card on his end step. Yes! We won game 2. We're on to the final game. This one for all the marbles. On the draw. I don't like Omen Speaker in this matchup. I think it's pretty useless. I'd rather have an Anticipate. Maybe I want Inspired Charge, though it's going to be hard to resolve creatures on the draw. I could play a Rustwing Falcon. For all the play points. Every last one of them. Yeah, I'll run it like this. It's a fine hand. Hopefully he doesn't have too many of the 1-3s to make me discard. I can probably grind through one of them, but I really need my spells for this hand. Bam! Goes for the Swift Claw. Countered. Yeah, it means he can't counter my other things. Nice. I'd rather have the Sky Scanner resolve, so I'm going to bait with the Pioneer. Okay, it resolves instantly. Okay. Land. Oh, no. No! Land me! I'll take 3. If he makes me discard, I'll discard Gearsmith Guardian or Lena. Probably Gearsmith Guardian. Lena's going to be really hard to get to this game. I'm just going to cage this skeleton. Not going to walk into a Bone to Ash. It's pretty obvious he has Bone to Ash or Cancel. I didn't see a hired dude. Not going to just walk into Bone to Ash. Anticipate, sure. Sure. Now that I know he has Bone to Ash, I'll play around it a little bit more. Just have to put some pressure on him on the board. Sure. Snapping Drake's fine. I can kill it with my apparatus. Get the Gearsmith Guardian down. I think he has Bone to Ash, though. Like that holding up 4 mana on turn 4, especially because he just played a Snapping Drake, makes me think he has it. Sleep, okay. Interesting. I'm just going to apparatus kill the Snapping Drake. Don't want to take another hit for 3 if he's on the beatdown plan. Kind of 2-for-1 himself with the sleep, because tapping my guys doesn't do a ton. Pioneer, sure. Holding up that Bone to Ash, I see. I'm just going to wait. He'll have to tap out or tap some of his mana to deal with this guy, and then I can resolve my spell past his Bone to Ash. Or cancel. I mean, I think he has Bone to Ash because he literally spent turn 4 doing nothing. And then cast and anticipate, which is pretty clearly a Bone to Ash represented. Okay, the chump block. So he's got -3/-3. So I'd rather kill the 1/2. We're going to greed. We're going to play Scholar of Stars. It's going to be good on this board. And then if we draw a land, we can also resolve our Skilled Animator. I'm feeling very good here. If one of his 2 cards is Bone Dash, he just can't come back. He just doesn't have enough stuff. I'll discard Fountain of Renewal all day long. That's why Bone Dash is not as good in my opinion, because it's like Essence Scatter, you can hold it up at a lot of the time, but Bone Dash, if you hold it up on turn 4 and I don't cast, okay, Gearsmith Guardian, I can Luminous Bonds that, or I can just play my Lena. I'm going to play Lena first. Hold this extra land in case he has the 1/3 that makes me discard. Next turn I can Alpha after Luminous Bondsing. I feel like he has the Bone Dash, and I just outplayed the hell out of him. At least I hope he has Bone Dash, so that I feel like he did. He held up 4 mana on turn 4. Lich's Caress. No thank you. Still goes up to 11, but I get to keep my dude. Okay. Bonds the Thopter. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage. I'll Bonds the Gearsmith Guardian. If he just chumps, he can't come back in. There's no sweeper in blue. He goes to exactly 1. Brutal. I could have switcherooed with the Gearsmith, but that's a little bit cute. And we managed to get the 3-0. We punted game 1, a little bit of that final game match, but we managed to get the trophy, all the play points, and the 6-pack. So that is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Well, maybe we could have killed him, but I didn't expose myself to a lot of stuff. Well, this deck was phenomenal. We had all this artifact synergy. We had a Lena at the top end. We had Switcheroo, which was pretty decent. The Gearsmith Guardians really performed well. We didn't draw the Aether Shield Artificer, but that would have been good as well. I'm pretty happy with how this deck performed, and I think blue-white is one of the better archetypes. I think almost all of my trophies have come with white in the deck in some form. I find myself playing white a ton of the time. So, yeah, that is going to do it for this draft video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to click that thumbs up and subscribe to get updates for whenever I post new content. If you have any questions or comments about the draft or the gameplay, be sure to leave them in the comment section down below, and I will happily respond with my thoughts or answers. If you'd like to catch me streaming live you can find me on twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. There will be a link to that in the description down below. But that is going to do it for this draft video. I'm pretty pleased to get a 3-0 back into my winning ways, and hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you next time.